got it.
Hey, thanks.
I got you too, okay? So don't worry.
I don't think I have.
You want to take your pack off?
You want to take off your pack? Might be a little easier to negotiate.
You got it. I don't want to get in your way, but I'm trying to catch you. I put there. There you go. Just sit down. You got it.
You got the hard part.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the hard part right there. Just step right through here. This is level. You got it. Look at you.
Like the pro.
That was the easy portion.
Okay, hold up. Before we get to the good stuff, we got to start at the beginning. My buddies and I have been friends since 1991 when we first met in the Marine Corps. We've been doing outdoor trips since 2009. Hiking, camping, kayaking, mud runs, and even backpacking the West Highland Way in Scotland. This year, we decided to take a couple friends on a multi-day hiking trip with us. Lori and Kenzie, who are mother and daughter, have been wanting to get into the mountains, and we asked them if they'd like to come with us. We will meet up in western North Carolina and head into the Roan Highlands, which run through North Carolina and Tennessee. We will be hiking along ridgelines that offer panoramic views and top out at over 6,000 feet of elevation. Oh, and one more thing. Lori and Kenzie have never done a backpacking trip. Ever.
So Lori and Kenzie, how are you feeling at the trailhead?
A little nervous. a little nervous. Yeah.
This is your first multi-day backpacking trip, correct?
Very first multi-day backpacking trip.
Have you done any hiking in the past?
Yeah. Just day hikes.
Just day hikes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But no, have you done any camping overnight?
Yes, camping overnight years ago. So
Okay.
It's been a while.
Kenzie, have you done camping?
I usually after float trips, but I usually sleep in my hammock. So.
Okay. All right.
I think it's going to be challenging physically, but I'm excited about the scenery and just seeing, it's going to be a challenge. And so I think it's fun to have something to, strive for and work hard to do something you've never done before.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that part's exciting.
Yeah. Kenzie, how do you feel?
I feel good. I've always wanted to do this. It's been on my bucket list. All my friends do it, and I'm happy I'll be with some experienced people. So.
Not us. Have you guys done anything to get ready for this trip?
A lot of cardio, some weights a little bit, and a lot of walking mostly. Just
Okay.
Ready for that.
You too, Kenzie, same thing?
Yeah, I'd walk and then do an occasional hike, like in the Ozarks. So.
Okay.
But
All right.
Taking the moment when the air thinned out, I could finally breathe. This is the moment. The taller the mountain, the closer you seem, and we'll climb till you see. Staying strong, we'll climb as high as our love for you was long. You live higher up now, dear. Not to worry, we'll meet you halfway there. We'll climb.
Yeah.
Look how heavy that is.
Oh my God. Oh, that's like 5 pounds. We should just leave that here.
Seriously, you don't need it.
That's a cruel trick by the husband,
Yeah.
telling her to bring this. It weighs like 5 pounds.
Seriously, it's
Jay, you'll carry it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I said we use it to bury it. Dig a hole and just
We
bury
dig
it.
a hole and then we bury this.
it's like a pickaxe and a saw.
Yeah, that's cruel.
Oh my God. What do you think, you're gonna like build a log cabin out here?
Man. Jay, you won't go over there. Don't pull your pants down.
That's the point, buddy. That's the point. Feel dizzy, or faint, definitely stop. We can take the packs off. Just make sure you stay hydrated. Once we get up towards the top up here, we can take a water break. Maybe take the pack off and let yourself, not feel so restricted. Where's your water?
Right here.
Can you reach it?
And if you got any gorp, now's the time to get some gorp.
Gorp.
What's gorp?
Trail mix.
It's delicious.
Good old raisins and peanuts.
Bald. That's just you. I also smell gross.
I'm gonna take my pack off and go see if I can help her with hers.
She's not doing good?
I think she needs to sit for a bit.
Sure.
I took some of her stuff off the back.
Coming over, chill, have some water. Yeah, she's gonna be a hurting pup.
Yeah.
First 50 steps off the hill, she got down. Take a break. But dude, she's definitely bogged down.
Yeah.
Kind of wishing we would have insisted on checking out her pack last night. And
You don't want her first time to be
no,
her last.
no way. You want it to be enjoyable. It looks like a block of seaweed.
Tasty.
Mountain House dessert.
I didn't this time. I'm starting to stress. I don't know where my peanut butter is.
And then you switch to the other side and do the same thing.
It's like mountaintop yoga.
That's right.
That'll be $50.
Wow.
Yeah. Or you can just subscribe to my
YouTube channel.
mountain stretch.
Moments are missing. Moments where memory just isn't enough. You shouldn't be missing. Giving our little to life full of love, and we'll climb. Do you see us staying strong? We'll climb as high as our love for you is long. You live higher up now, dear. Not to worry, we'll meet you halfway there. We'll climb.
Lori and Kenzie came hiking with us because Lori's husband, Mark, was our Marine Corps brother and friend. She and Mark were married for 23 years and had 2 daughters together, Kenzie and Bella. Mark passed away in 2018 from cancer, a month before their 24th wedding anniversary. The Marine Corps has a motto, Semper Fidelis, which is Latin for always faithful. It is more than just a saying to us. Mark's family is now part of our family. So when Lori expressed interest in going hiking, we told her we would be happy to take her.
Alright, so we just come off of Grassy Bald. In just a little bit of a saddle, a little bit of a gap here. Behind us, I think we've got Jane's Bald. So I think we're going to be going back up to about 5,800 feet, roughly.
It's been a beautiful, great day for hiking. Slight breeze. Against our backs, not in our face. So
gonna let them go first. That way if they fall over dead from a heart attack, we know to take a break.
All right, ladies, don't look behind you, but there may be a small hill coming up. So, how are we feeling so far?
A little nervous. It looks like it's going to be challenging.
Well, Dave said that he would be happy to push.
Yeah.
I was promised a pack mule, I think.
You guys had your lunch. We're ready to keep on pressing. Hopefully
Yeah.
get to our first campsite soon. So, I mean,
Yeah.
after, you know, so far, how we feeling and what are you looking forward to?
Good. The views are spectacular and it's fun. It's going to be a challenge, but we're ready to tackle it, I think.
Oh, you looked.
I know.
Don't look at it. Don't look directly at the hill.
Don't look down and don't look at the hill.
This ain't nothing except a heart attack.
You guys did it? Made it up?
Pretty awesome. Give yourself a high five. Hiking pole high five. That's not where we're going.
Can't take him anywhere.
But you keep doing it. Now for my Tuscan Raider.
Oh, go, 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 go,
Oh my God.
All the same thing.
He wears that in Crocs and nothing else.
That's right.
Nothing but a smile.
Croc
Alright.
and a smile.
And a
We ready?
shaved chest.
Ready, Eric?
Ready?
All right.
It's bullshit.
Whose idea was this again?
Thought I'd be having my beef stroganoff by now.
I think it just levels out up here.
Sure did.
It does, man. Yeah, 'cause you could sleep in it before, but now they said it's unsafe.
Well, I'm gonna sleep in it.
You can do it.
We're gonna snuggle.
I didn't say that.
I did. You did it.
Oh my gosh.
So how do you feel?
That was hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels good, but it was hard.
Oh yeah. It was a workout. I was feeling it. That's your first time doing with all that weight on your back and
It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
yeah.
But you're here.
How do you feel, Kenzie?
Good.
You ready to go home?
Where's the next Airbnb?
Yeah, like this is it, right? We're done.
Tomorrow is up there.
So we got 5:45 right now.
Yeah, we should probably get set up.
Set up tents and get our food ready
Okay.
before it gets dark.
Yeah.
So just pick a level spot and set up your tent.
All right.
Maybe over here somewhere. I think it's pretty much.
Have you set your tent up before? First time?
We meant to get it done before, but we had like windy and rainy weather, and we didn't know if it would be as effective in the house. So
Probably not.
That was like the first time.
so this might be kind of comical.
Spread that out, stake it down.
Okay.
And then that one will go across from here to here somehow.
Well, that wasn't as terrible as I thought it would be.
Not once we figure it out.
Alright, Dave, if you were like a big windbag, come on over here.
I'm tired. I feel it in every part of my body. It was very challenging. It was far more challenging than I thought it would be, but it's so beautiful that you kind of are distracted by, you know, nature, which is nice, and it's been great. It's really pushing the limits of what I thought I could do for sure. And I know we have, you know, several more days, but it's exciting, and I'm ready to see what tomorrow brings.
Yeah.
So.
Kenzie, how do you think you did? How do you feel now after the day's over?
It's also challenging. I learned to eat a good breakfast before you start or you get dizzy. But like she said, like the scenery is really distracting, so that helps a lot.
Yeah.
You kept up. You never really, pooped out on us. You did it. You just kept going. So I was very impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The holy grail of Pop-Tarts.
Sure.
And they're mine! They're mine! They're mine! Yes.
Dave, kick that big log there on the end back up and into the middle over there.
Yeah, do it, Dave.
This one.
Don't touch it, it's
What's
hot.
the matter with you, man?
You're gonna burn yourself.
You're gonna pee your pants
I got
tonight.
asbestos skin.
You know what they say? Take a fire, pee your pants.
Dog. Go backwards.
My bad.
Best Pop-Tarts ever.
How'd you guys sleep in your tents last night?
Not too bad. It was, I didn't get cold, which was my biggest fear. My mattress deflated in the night, and I got turned around in my sleeping bag. The top of it was over my face.
Oh, yeah.
I was too tired to do anything else. I just snuggled in and wrote it out.
How'd you feel, Kenzie?
I felt pretty good. Yeah, I kept getting like wrapped around in my sleeping bag, so.
Did you actually sleep through the whole night, or did you wake up every hour?
I kept actually waking up. I was having like weird dreams. So,
Yeah, I do too. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's
Must be
weird.
something being out in the woods.
Yeah.
That primitive brain takes over.
But it was really beautiful to step outside your tent and see this in the morning.
Oh yeah.
So it was amazing.
Well, what do you think about the upcoming hike? We supposedly have a big hill to tackle.
I'm really scared.
you got that one, Kel. That one was spelling better than this.
All right, so it's Friday morning, second day of the hike. I don't want to say that it's going to be the toughest day of the hike because people are listening, but we've got quite a bit of hill to go up to. Little Hump Mountain. If we can make it through that though, the rest of the day is all downhill, and I think we'll be able to trip and stumble and roll all the way down to the shelter for the night. Looks like the weather's going to be good. At least we're hoping, fingers crossed. Don't want to get a storm up on the top, but I think we're ready to go until we see the first hill and then we reconsider it.
I think I remember like a few months ago when you were giving us the rundown, it was like, it's just going to be this many miles this day, and this, not like, by the way,
Yeah.
it's this many miles, but you're going to feel like death.
We forgot. We forgot the
You don't wanna-
elevation part.
That's not how you would pitch a trip. Why, it's gonna suck.
It'll be fine. You'll love it.
Come across to this point where it's black on top.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sad.
Come down into that little patch of light and then around that little bowl there, down this ridge, and then from this ridge right in front of us across this saddle right here. All that was yesterday.
So if we cut straight through, we could get to the lodge in like what?
It'd take longer than you'd think.
Dang it.
Cool shot.
How you doing, Lori? She's like, I hate all of you.
It's tough.
Next trip is laying at the beach,
Yeah.
drinking
sure.
margaritas. How you doing, Kenzie? You hate us yet?
No. We may be hating ourselves for thinking we could do this.
You're doing it. That's the thing. I'm really impressed.
You can blame it on Dave because he's like, we want to do something really rough for their first trip. What would be happy?
I never said that.
I don't remember you presenting it that way. I was like, this is gonna be fine. It's
Just a walk in the woods.
just a few miles.
Shitty ass walk in the woods. I was just telling Kenzie that she should feel proud because she's in a minority of hikers that, you know, they'll go to a national park or a trailhead and they'll go about a mile out and come back. And
That's
that's
right.
done. And you're already farther than 70-80% of the public.
Exactly. Yeah. Most people just take a picture in the parking lot and put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, I went hiking today.
Hiking.
No, you didn't.
Hashtag outdoorsy.
Living my best life. Our hashtag is embrace the suck.
Embrace the sun. Kind of like as you look over your shoulder, you'll feel a stretch in the outside of your arm. Yeah. Shoulder. Now, I'm gonna see you look the opposite. superb. It's the finest crap I've ever tasted.
Some days we were miles apart. With every step, felt my heart beating faster. Some days were far between. Still carry what you gave to me, no matter how far. Wherever you are, when I want to remember, I'll walk back to you. When I want to remember, I'll do all I can do to make it through and walk back to you. When I want to remember, I'll walk back to you.
We survived the spooky woods.
We're in Bradley Gap right now, right about 4,800 feet in elevation. Got Big Hump Mountain in the background. I think it's right around 5,800 feet of elevation. So I think we got 700-800 feet of elevation to climb. It's a long hike up, but it's not super steep, I don't think. So I think we should be okay on it. But ladies, what do you think?
What the this shit.
You did it, Jay.
Yes. Ouchies. You smell smoke? Oh, that's just me because I'm sizzling.
And we joke about the shovel that we didn't need to bring. It was heavy, it was metal, and not used for anything. We know when we laugh, then you're laughing too. And we hope that you're proud, 'cause we did it all for you. We climbed. Do you see us staying strong? We did it all for you. We climbed.
We're almost there.
Yeah. It's no joke.
Once you get this one, you got some bragging rights.
I ain't made it yet.
You're almost there.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Look at that view, though.
Never again. Never again. This pack is going on eBay as soon as I get home.
Just keeps going up.
You did it.
Is this it?
This is the top. It's all
Gosh.
downhill now.
Good news, found my clothes. Bad news, they're soaking wet. We're all in kind of sour spirits because today, 30% chance of rain, which for us meant 100%. It was raining cats and dogs. Everything got soaked. Tried to set up camp real quick, before we got even more drenched. Now we're just trying to have a quick bite. We'll probably retire early and spend the rest of the night in the tents. Boo.
What happened to your clothes, Jay?
Well, since you asked, apparently, thanks a lot, REI, my pack and the rain cover didn't protect the bottom of my pack, so all my spare clothes are down at the bottom and everything got soaked. So I thought I forgot all my spare clothes, so the good news is I found it, but the bad news was it soaked too. Nothing but the best adventures.
So what you don't know is Dave doesn't have a dry pair of pants, so tomorrow he's hiking in just his rain pants.
Yep.
That's sound logic.
So
Hi,
Jay,
folks.
what's going on here?
I would like to say I'm warming up my meal the old-fashioned way, but since the bag is hot, it's drying my tushy.
Mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese. At least it didn't say Franks and beans.
Is it warming your
Yeah.
buttocks?
Yeah.
Bad news is I think
Feels
one of the
great.
ingredients says that it has Famunda cheese.
It does now.
It's a cheese fondue.
So ladies, your thoughts on yesterday's hike? It was in the rain. It rained for like an hour straight, a downpour.
Yeah.
On a suck level of 1 to 10, how would you rate yesterday?
I'm gonna say 9.5. It was really tricky. There was a lot of rocks, and so it was slick and took longer to get down the mountain, I think, than we thought. Just with the rain, it came down pretty hard at times, so it was challenging for sure.
Oh yeah, Kenzie?
11. No, just kidding. It was probably like a 9. The rain really sucked.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. And then getting back to the campsite, just being really cold and trying to get your tent up. I'm not sure that either one of us have experienced that before, so it was
We're both shivering.
Yeah, that's different.
You could cross that off your bucket list.
Yes, that one for sure. It's done. I don't think I need to repeat it.
Saturday morning, second night in the woods. I think we'll probably end up hiking out today. Some of the ladies' gear just got soaking wet, and, some blisters and other problems. So I think we're at Doll Flats campsite now. We're going to walk about 2.5 miles, and we will pass the Apple House shelter, and then I think a half mile after that we'll come to Highway 19. Probably let the guys kind of hang out there, and I'm going to beat feed it back to the truck. I don't know how long that's going to take me, maybe a couple hours. May go to the restaurant, and then I'll come back and pick them up. But should be a fairly easy hike today if we can beat the rain out. It's mostly downhill. I don't think there's any real big uphill sections today. Today, we're just going to saunter. Yeah.
You alright?
I'm scared.
You want to take your pack off?
No, I'm just kind of nervous.
Just plant your poles. Make sure they're secure. You got it?
Got it now.
And just find a level footing. Got it?
I got you too, okay? So don't worry.
You want to take your pack off?
You want to take off your pack? Might be a little easier to negotiate.
You got it. I don't want to get in your way, but I'm trying to catch you. Your foot there. There you go. Just sit down. You got it?
You got the hard part.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
the hard part right there. Just step right through here. This is level. You got it? Look at you.
Like a pro.
That was the easy portion.
Don't say that. Good job.
The ledge.
It's easier to go sideways,
Yeah.
side step.
Yeah.
You got it.
Step down. You got it? I'll let you go. Screw you, Jay.
When I want to remember, I'll walk back to you. When I want to remember, I'll do all I can do to make it through and walk back to you. Some days were hard to fight. Finally made it back from the other side, barely breathing. Some days we were side by side, filling up the holes that got left behind. No matter how deep, I'll fill them while you sleep. When I want to remember, I'll walk back to you. When I want to remember, I'll do all I can do to make it through. When I want to remember, I'll walk back to you.
Hang on, Jay. Hang on. Don't fall. All right. So we just came out of the woods.
We came out of the woods. We went into the woods and then we came out.
Came out of the woods. 3 hours, silence in the woods now. Car traffic.
Civilization.
It's not a long bed, so we tied with 2 in the back.
So we just finished the hike. How do you guys feel?
Tired, fatigued, but it's kind of exciting that we're able to do what we did. I think coming down that mountain in the rain was super challenging, and I was definitely really cold last night. And I was hoping for another day. I'm not sure if I could make it. My feet are in pretty bad shape, but it was definitely fun and challenging, and just knowing that you could, suck it up and just do it is amazing.
It was really cool seeing how far we've came from the start when we were on the last hump. It was really challenging, but I don't know, seeing all the scenery and the views like really made up for it, I think.
Any real low points from the past few days?
Just for me being so cold, because being totally wet, even with my rain gear, I was totally soaked through. That rain was really coming down, and so I was a little grumpy. We got the tent put up, and I sat alone in the tent and ate some beef jerky and went to sleep. So that was tough. I mean, I was really cold and tired, and so I think that was probably the low point for me.
The rain was really hard, and I think I was just worried that I was going to slip and fall.
Just getting to the top of each one of those mountains, it was absolutely stunning. It was very, very beautiful, and it was a challenge getting up there. Just making it to the top, doing it in little sections was more manageable, but it's so beautiful, it's definitely worth it.
I would say the views and just seeing where we started, all the way up from like second hump, that was really cool. Just seeing how far we've came, and then the scenery on top of that just really helped, and it was really rewarding because we don't get that view where we are.
Would you do another hiking trip?
Yes, I think I would. Maybe not probably for 3 or 4 nights, maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But I think what I am taking away from this is that I could do this at home, and that was part of, my reasoning behind this, is that I would love to be able to go out and do like a day trip and overnight by myself, and I just didn't have the confidence to do that. So I learned a whole lot from you guys, and so I think I could definitely, take a friend and go do that for a day or 2. Maybe not like this, but definitely at home, for sure, because we've got some beautiful places to hike at home too, so I think this will give me the confidence to do that.
Kenzie, same
I
question.
would
What'd you
probably start with like maybe 1 or 2 days, maybe,
Yeah.
just to get more trained for it, and then see how that goes, and maybe do like more days with some friends or something. I did learn a lot, so especially from you guys, so I'd like to go again.
This was a bit to take on for our first trip, but it was totally worth it. I mean, I think now that we're done, the pain was just temporary.
That's right.
And I think you do kind of walk away and forget how tough it is, and then you want to do it again. So I think we'll be in that place in a month or so. Well, we appreciate how patient you guys were with us, because I'm sure it was a challenge to go as slow as you guys had to.
We just wanted you to have a fun time.
It was fun, yeah. I don't know tonight if we were still in the woods with the pouring rain.
It'd be a
if I could
different
still say
story.
that.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming with us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks. Thanks so much for taking us. We would have never been able to do this on our own, so we're appreciative.
No problem.
So how do you guys think the girls did?
Jamie.
I think they probably did better than us on our first trips. They just troopered and motored through it.
Yeah.
Take some breaks, keep going, one step at a time. It's like the proverbial, how do you eat an elephant, one bite at a time? How do you climb the mountain? Just one step at a time, right? Just go, just go. I'm super impressed.
Yeah, I never heard anybody complain, and they just kept chugging along, so I was very impressed with them. I thought they did a great job. I'd go hiking with them anytime.
They motivated us, so hopefully we motivated them, and they went through all the challenges in it, and it wasn't easy. It was absolutely not easy. And then we got some bad weather, but they stuck it out, and they did an excellent job, you know, and it was fun. Glad we had this experience with them.
I know Mark is probably looking down at him laughing and saying, that was the stupidest thing you've ever done. You should have just got a cabin. But he would also be proud of him. I know he
definitely. Yeah, very much so.
If somebody has some explaining to do, probably needs to apologize to Kenzie, because apparently she was going in with a 5-pound shovel.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. It's
what kind of husband gives his wife extra weight?
Not a smooth move.
Yeah. No Christmas presents for this guy.
You're in trouble, mister.
Yeah. And there's proof. We have proof. And we all took turns carrying it. Well, I didn't because I'm the director.
Oh.
But these guys did. So.
Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome, my friend.
Hi guys, I just wanted to say thank you to Junk Brands. Last night was a real crap fest. It was super wet. Everything got soaked, but you know what didn't get soaked? My Junk Brand neck gaiter and ear warmers. Thank goodness to those guys, because that kept us in a good mood.